people aren't Republicans. We just aren't. We vote for Democrats. Being a black Republican is something we just don't do. Oh, hey, son. How was your day?
Oh, great. I joined the Young Republicans Club at school.
Bo, we have a problem. Junior is a Republican. Ronald Reagan, Ann Coulter, Fox News, Tea Party, Bo, Republican!
Republican?
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
We don't do that, Dre! We are compassionate liberals who believe in tolerance, acceptance, open...
Yeah, whatever, but we're black, all right? That's all that matters. We're black.
When did he start believing that immigrants should go back across the border, that evolution doesn't exist?
No, it can't be a Republican. Oh, my. Not a Republican. Oh, Jesus. Black Jesus, Sarah Palin.
You can't be a black Republican. They are not down for us, so we are not down for them.
Are you saying all Republicans are racist?
No, of course not. But they are.
That is bullcrap. My dad's a Republican, and I cannot tell you how often he starts a sentence with, "I'm not a racist, but..."
Look, you just gotta do something about Junior. You don't want him to end up with Uncle Tom.
True that.
Not the... They were fighting for us to have the right to our opinion, not the right to vote for whoever the white liberals said black people are supposed to vote for. They were fighting for us to have the right to our opinion, not the right to vote for whoever the white liberals said black people are supposed to vote for. You get what I'm saying? And then James Corden went in and said, well, this president, you're Christian, and this president, I don't see anything Christian about him. I said, okay, so last year y'all tried to tell me who I'm supposed to vote for because I'm black. Now this year, white liberals trying to tell me who I'm supposed to vote for because I'm Christian. That would be like, I live in Calabasas, so every one of my cars got to be a convertible, huh? It's just all based on y'all vision of what I'm supposed to do. And I understand, like, a lot of people, it's not a matter of whether you like it or who like it. We are in a country where we allowed to like whatever we like. We brainwashed out here, bro. Come on, man. This is a free man talking.
Oh boy. I won't be before you long. I wanted to get this live and listen to it this morning, but I had a rough morning. End up wetting up my earbud, so I couldn't listen to it at work live. But I just got a gist of what happened. I came home and watched it. And, yeah, it is what it is. What Joe Biden said is not surprising to me. It's standard. I've done videos about the bitch-ass white liberals I hate and I despise. Many of them feel the same way. Many of them will make the same type of comments. What he said is nothing new, nothing different. Again, a lot of them feel that way. The Young Turks, Turks and the Young Turks. Anytime a black person comes up and says something like Stephen A. Smith, who's an independent, they had to throw him in the Republican Party. A black dude who left the Democrat Party became a Republican. They have to run out their way to find you and attack you and demonize you before you go. You can't just go free-willing like, I changed my mind, I don't like the policies. They're going to demonize you and attack you for going. Young Turks have done that several times over the years. But yeah, what he said is not surprising and not different. My issue is watching all you Negroes tap dance and flip-flop for Joe Biden's stupid-ass comments. That, again, they're standard comments. They're things that I think a lot of white liberals feel that way. And as much as I know Candace Owens saying, get off the plantation, nobody wants to hear that from her because clearly her motives are profit-driven and she got a white husband. Like, I get all that politically and whatnot. But the statement does stand. Like, you can't acknowledge that it doesn't stand. Like, yeah, there's some black folks who truly believe in the policies and they're staying over there because they want that. But a lot of folks is over there is on the plantation. And I say that because they really believe that they own your black asses. Like, Michelle Obama was just complaining. She's like, well, I understand Trump supporters doing what they do. They, they did what they had to do. But you Negroes didn't come out and vote. Like, what does that mean? It's because, first of all, just because you're registered away doesn't mean you have to vote away. A lot of people are registered away just because they went to a store, they filled out a survey. It says, do you want to get registered? You said no. Whoever behind the cash register, I'm going to register you as a different anyways. Like, shit like that happens. They really think that you belong to them, like you are theirs. I think it was Roland Martin. Somebody else was just, Karen Hunter's like, I'm really concerned about the 100,000 who sat home or didn't vote or whatever. They're saying the people who were registered but didn't vote Democrat. And then when you see examples of folks voting with their feet, like in Michigan, I think there's like 100,000 folks who they left the top of the ticket blank. They didn't vote for Hillary or Trump. They voted down ballot for everything else. But what does the Democrats say? Oh, that was propaganda. That was the Russians and all types of nonsense. They don't get it in their mind that people ain't playing these games of the past with politics anymore. And Democrats done showed their hand. Like, you can't even hide it no more. Like, the Tara Reid situation, Dia Higley basically said, I don't care if she got raped or not. That's not a standard no more. Like, huh? Kavanaugh did it. He shouldn't be there. Trump did it. He shouldn't be there. Oh, but Joe Biden got attacked by Tara Reid? Oh, I'm going to go on the limb and say, I don't care if she was or not. Like, oh, okay. All these people in the Me Too movement, all these liberal Democrat women who were jumping out the window in support of anybody who just lied and said you rubbed their knee in second grade, get them out of here. All those women they ain't even hiding. They not, like, you can go find clips of them saying one thing. Believe all women, if you have an allegation against you, you shouldn't be in politics. You got to go home. Just an allegation. Even if you ain't do that shit, just to suspect someone says that, you got to go home. Politics is over for you. All that smoke that they used to have, they're not keeping the same energy. You ain't black. But that's pretty much it. Like, this is standard. I'm not surprised about what he said. I've pointed out over the years on my channel, white liberals doing similar shit to this. This is how they really feel behind closed doors. This is how they really feel to your face when you, even just saying, even being a black, let alone a black conservative, be a black independent, they treat them probably even worse. Which I think more black people will be in the near future because they don't have no choice. Whatever little bit of political capital black folks had, they pretty much losing it. Latinos, if they ever came out and vote in the numbers that we had, this is all of them. Asian community, East Asians specifically, they got the bread so they can buy whoever they want. They don't participate, but don't let them jump in too. Like, black folks don't even have that much political capital left. So it would be in our best interest to be independent and vote, split our vote, period. Just on some strategic shit. But these white liberals really feel like they own you, man. Like, they really do. That's what Joe Biden. Come on, man. We own you. Harry Reid, Obama, he's a smart and articulate. Bill Clinton, Obama would be the dude who used to get our coffee back in the day. Like, these are your white liberal allies. It's making it, like, y'all have made it harder to have a morality argument against Trump now. The fact that y'all overlooking Tara Reid's situation, the fact that y'all overlook the racist policies that Joe Biden has supported, the fact that y'all overlook his gaffes and, well, poor kids are just as good as rich kids. Well, or something, whatever he said. Y'all can't even make that morality argument no more. So let's just keep it policy. Keep it a buck. Keep it about policy. Because all the other stuff is, and I see people on my timeline, the butthole Democrats, who are double down and they're tap dancing hard, man. Simone Sanders' feet got hurt. Simone, I don't know, look like Magic Son to me. Her feet got hurt because she's doing a lot of tap dancing for Bernie. For 1 week, she out there dodging bullets for him, jumping up on stage, protecting him from the crazy supporter or whatever. Now she got to go on Twitter and tap dance. Like, how do you apologize for that? He said what the fudge he said. It was unjust. He said what he said. He meant what he said. That's what a lot of these white liberals feel on. Let them find out you vote not Democrat and you, or even are an independent. They watch how quick they turn on you. Shit crazy. You ain't black. I definitely gotta get the shirt. It's $30. I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna put it right next to my liberal tears coffee mug. Won't wear it. I would like to get his face on it too, but this shit is hilarious. Ain't no spin. The gloves are off. It is what it is. Democrats just want you to come vote without giving you shit. Again, the plantation analogy, people don't like it, and I get it, but I don't see any other language that fits. I'm not talking about black folks who really support the bullshit liberal policies, and that's what they really believe, and that's their worldview. But the rest of y'all, it's hard to make that argument, man. Come on, man. It's Joe Biden's favorite statement. That's what Tara Reid said, Joe Biden said to her when she refused his advance. Come on, man. I thought you liked me. That's what Joe Biden is saying to black folks. He wanted to say to Charlemagne, come on, man. I thought you liked me. I got all you Negroes votes. You belong to me. You're mine. He don't look at it as black folks saved him in Carolina in the primaries, in Super Tuesday. He looking at it as you my children, you belong to me. You know how the Catholic Church be always talking shit like, we are the mother church, you belong to me. Talking to Christians like you come from us, on some Illuminati weird type stuff. That's how Joe Biden feel about black Democrats. You belong to me, you come from me. You are mine. But that's just my video. I thought the shit, not surprised. I just want to see people explain away. Again, like I get it, if you're a political operative and you're getting paid to do your tap dancing, I get it. That's what Simone Sanders' job is. Being in that position is hard. But her feet got to hurt, man. Because she tap dancing all over Twitter. Like, she ain't had to work this damn hard when she was for Bernie a few years ago. Bernie had issues with race. That's why she left his campaign. But she ain't had to tap dance this goddamn hard. I mean, Candace Owens got exposed this week too, but them some two tap dancing females fighting over who got the best master, and I know y'all ladies gotta be sore and hurting, cause it's not a good look. I don't think I could be a political operative in that way or a spokesperson for a candidate when you gotta go out there on TV and make a damn fool of yourself, and that's going into lexicon. It's going into the history books. And then her shit is weird because she doesn't work. She worked for one campaign, one election, and then she hopped off and went to another one. And she at least she had to dodge no bullets and jump in front of a vest or a train for Bernie. She had to do all that for Joe Biden. She doing stuff that ain't even in her resume. That's not her job. She doing it. What's Secret Service at? Where are your people that on the campaign trail? You got her out there with her buzz cut out there jumping on there and breaking nails for the creepy Uncle Joe. But that's just my video. More will come. We'll discuss all the tap dancing later on. I see Jamil Hill. She was one of the first to get up there and put her tap dance shoes on. A couple folks are being honest though. They are saying, you know, we don't care. We don't think you black if you don't vote for me, Joe Biden. And again, that's common knowledge that y'all feel that way. Kanye is a fucking prophet because of y'all. Y'all, everything y'all try to make Kanye look stupid for, y'all bring it into fruition. They really think they own you niggas. I'm out. Just really quick, a point that I was making, I don't know, but it's weird that a lot of the people who are shouting out Charlemagne's, you got Killer Mike, you're our Dan Rathers. The interview wasn't that great. I mean, it was 18 minutes, but some people said, well, Charlemagne posted, don't be distracted by the gaffe, but the problem is it's not a gaffe. This is how white liberals and black people co-sign it. Black people let white liberals, they give them the authority to feel that way and make them feel comfortable saying things like that. As I've already said to Bill Maher, the descent from the Young Turks, everybody over there, they really feel like they could do it. Nah, I forgot the one dude, Secular Talk dude on YouTube. A lot of these fuckity fuck white liberals, they feel the same way that Joe Biden said that. It wasn't a gaffe. He said what the fuck he said. And many black conservatives or independents in particular can note that. I mean, we've seen so much nonsense this election. It's mind-boggling the effery that's going on. But a lot of the people that's giving him a shout out are people who would never, like Angela Bright Skin Rye. She's out there, Slay This. Like, Angela has been pushing back against Charlamagne's rhetoric of late until like about a month or two ago, where she hopped on the bandwagon because she sees a bag in doing that. There's a bag now in being a black person that's going to say, wait a minute, let's get something actually for our vote. Let's just not vote party line just because. That's a bag now. But Angela, not that long ago, was on the other side of that team of telling him to shut up. Even remember when Charlamagne was on the Breakfast Club and he said, I'm only a registered Democrat because in New York you cannot vote in the primaries unless you're a registered Democrat. That's the only reason why he said that. He said that he is an independent, and she told him, "You crazy, stop, whatever." Which I think if more black men weren't bitch asses and the gynocracy and whatever, you would see that a lot more of black men aren't Democrats and they are more independent with their vote. But you had Willie D, Dickie M, Myson, a lot of these people, and I'm not, well, Willie D and Myson maybe, but the rest of these folks, they all tap dance and are get in line, and they don't like what Charlamagne did. The Ava DuVernays, because when they get in the same position, in the same platform, they will equivocate, they will tap dance, they will flip over. There's a lot of blue check marks on Twitter that are co-signing what Joe Biden said and deflecting for what he said. Now, I respect if you're saying we don't care. Our motto is everybody but Trump. But the problem is when you say that, is you're undermining what the bandwagon Angela Rye just jumped on. You're undermining what Charlamagne's saying. Let's get something for a vote. That's the funny thing. Like, I keep seeing in comment sections, even on Facebook, of people saying, like, I'm not voting for either one of them. Then somebody will jump on a post, oh, we got to get rid of Trump. No, don't do that this time. We'll do that next time. We'll get something tangible in the future. This is, again, the boogeyman that's there every year. It was Nixon. I wasn't born yet, but it was Reagan. It was the Bushes. It was Romney. Now they love Romney. It was McCain, but now they love McCain. Now he's dead, and he voted against one thing against Trump, right? It's always a boogeyman, and then they keep using this boogeyman. Charlamagne has said this himself, too, on the Brilliant Idiots podcast. But they don't even realize you're undermining their position. You're telling them, no, you be quiet, you shut up, we want Trump to go. Now, Roland Martin did a whole segment on what Joe Biden said, but it wasn't about what Joe Biden said. He is the king of whataboutism and framing the argument in a bullshit way to where you won't address the actual issue. He had Paris Denard on to talk about Trump and not about what Joe Biden said. Now, again, I respect if you're saying I'm not in my feelings about this, and I think that folks can't be in their feelings. But when black folks say I'm not in my feelings over what Trump has said, I support specific policies that I like. I like school choice. I like the Second Amendment. I believe we need a strong border. All the other shit don't mean nothing. But Joe Biden tells you that poor kids is just as smart as rich kids. Rich kids are just as something as poor black kids. Some dumb shit he said. It's interesting that that same logic does not apply. Again, you've made it clear that Biden does not have to give you a black woman VP. Even though he told you he would give you a black attorney general, he ain't even got to do that because the confidence and the cockiness you've seen in that clip is why he doesn't have to do it. And the responses to the black folks who are saying what he said is messed up and I might not vote for either one of those, I'll vote down ticket or whatever. That's the problem. Roland flipped it to make it seem like Republicans have no business jumping on the bandwagon. That's politics, man. It's political opportunism. A lot of it is trolling. But the Trump campaign or whoever made them I'm Not Black t-shirts, they're doing what they're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do in politics. You're supposed to capitalize off his many, many gaffes, okay? The whole point of him not going on that show all this time was because of what happened there. He proved to you, and he's not going to go sit in the studio with Charlamagne. If he does, he would have to be hooked up to a machine with an earpiece in his ear to answer every question for him. There's no way he's going to have a face-to-face, especially when Charlamagne with the three of them there, is good at getting the I got you questions. He's good at that. I can't knock his hustle. But anyways, I just want to point that out, that a lot of these black liberal celebrities are hopping on the bandwagon. They're fake, like, yeah, you did the right thing, good journalism. It wasn't a gaffe, though. Like, don't frame it as a gaffe. Now, we'll see this week on Brilliant Idiots when he talks about it, or if he does his own thing. Was it really a gaffe? I mean, how does he deflect from it? Because he would have called out anybody else on the other side of the aisle if they said something silly like that. And he didn't really get to call him out. He did try to say it's not about Trump, and he tried to make that argument. But most of the people who give you credit for that don't want to hear that from you. All these black liberals, Ava DuVernay's, all that, the celebrities that are on this panel, they do not want to hear about actual getting policy from Biden. They only want to hear get rid of Trump. That's it. Which is not going to happen unless Trump does something really dumb and F's it up.